welcome back to Mummy Gamer. I am going to play the forest today. Now, I don't know how many of you know about the forest, but it is really frightening. And there's a new one coming out, like a sequel to it, called The Sons of the Forest, which I am on pins and needles waiting for it to come out. I'm so excited. I'm going to start a new game, give you the, lowdown on, basically sort of how to play it. And then, every so often I'll be going back to all the games that I've started and showing you the next stages on those. So, without further ado, I'll do normal so you can see the cannibals and all of that. Now, I have mods, but yeah, without further ado, this is the beginning scene, and it's utterly terrifying, really. One of the one things that I, have a fear of is, being on a plane that goes down, which is just terrifying for me. But yeah, so we can have a look around. The meal does not look appetizing. I can't tell what the fork that grey thing is. Okay, what's this book? Let's have a look. Fortini. Oh, you just took his book. Awesome. So I'm assuming that's my son. He's got some special drawings there. Lovely. Oh, the poor kid. He smacked his head on the tray. Oh, yeah, that doesn't look good. Oh, I saw land. Oh, God, the poor kid. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, hello, cannibal. You're kind of creeping me out, buddy. It's taking my son. It's terrifying. Okay, so you wake up on the... Oh, there's Timmy's drawings. On the crashed plane, and I'm covered in blood. That's just terrifying. Okay, so we got to, pick things up. So it's a passenger manifest. Let's eat something. Collect everything that we can, really. We're going to need it to survive. Now, when you play this game, if you leave the game and then come back, you do actually have all the food in that respawn. So you can always get, some more supplies when you come back. Now, I'm just going to make sure that I've actually got it off vegan mode so that my mate here can interact with the locals, the local scaries. Now, the first thing I like to do is... Oh, I thought that was... Oh, come here, squirrel. I like to get all these suitcases open because we're going to need this sort of stuff so that we can craft materials. Okay. Now I need to also put a marker so that I know where the plane is. Get some materials. We're going to need to build a base. Oh, awesome, it's starting to rain. Okay. I'm just going to go and see how far away from the ocean I am. Oh, terrifyingly high up. Okay. All right, so first things first. Oh, I can't fit any more of those. Let's load up on sticks and rocks. Okay. Now I'm going to need to build a trap for dinner time until I can get to the ocean and get some turtles and then meat and their shells. Build another. Okay. Another base as well. Unfortunately, to begin with, you need a lot of materials, such as sticks and rocks and logs and pretty much everything under the sun, to be honest. It gets a little bit annoying because, especially if you're playing land somewhere where there, are not a lot of little trees, then you do have to travel quite a while to find them, and it just makes everything just so much harder. Now I need to build a home, and then I can build a fire. So let's do a small cabin. And oh dear, I won't be able to get you in time. Just saw a squirrel, I thought it was going to go into my trap. Oop. Unfortunately, I can't catch deer in the trap, which just makes it really annoying. Because it'd be perfect if you could. This deer actually wants to die. Oh, sorry, deer. You're going down. Awesome. Thank you for being so passive. Now, oh, there's your good old mate. You're not as passive, are you? Okay. We're going to need leaves as well, because that's what we use to stoke the fire with. So any chance you get to get some leaves, definitely grab them. Okay. Nine more to go. I'm going to be able to fit that in. Now, if you get enough skins, like pelts off the animals, then you can make, if I could stick in a rock bag, and where that is helpful is that you get to actually carry a lot more in your inventory. So, it might be annoying to start with, but it gets better, I promise. Now, the one thing I usually don't do is I don't usually go into the cave system because I am terrified. The cannibals just, oh goodness, come here. The cannibals just scare the living daylights out of me, I'll be honest, like completely terrify me. So yeah, I try and stay away from them, to be honest. Oh, what? Oh, bugger. Okay. I'll come back. I've got to build meat dryer sort of storage thingy. Let's put you over here. Drying rack, that's what I meant. Okay, let's go get the other meat. The other white meat. Oh, there's so many of you here. Oh, did you come and see what I did to your brother or sister? Souls. Souls. Where is it? Yeah, there. Okay. What do we need? There we go. Let's cut this out. Now, my man is thirsty and hungry, so it's a good thing we got the meat. Oh dear, run away. Run away, dear. Okay. So 3 logs. We can do this. 3 logs. Super duper easy. Now you need to build a home. Oh, we caught something. Purely because it helps you save and go to sleep. So you could build the temporary leaf one, but you know you'd have to build one every morning, and that would drain your resources. To be quite honest, it's awful. What have I got in here? Oh, hello, squirrel! You made it. Welcome. Now, I'm just going to drop that, save the game. And we're going to need bird feathers, so I'm going to build a birdhouse with lovely deers come and sit on it and leave us some awesome. Did I kill it? No. Where is it? Did I get out? Oh, that's just the worst luck. Oh, sneaky little thing, aren't you? Well, I'm hoping we're going to get something. Now, there's a bird. Hey, bird. Bugger. Okay, so the cannibals haven't come out just yet. And to be quite honest, that's probably the way I prefer it. Because they are terrifying. Do I have any more? Oh no. Okay, I only got one with that. Okay, so what I like to do is build a fire here in my little abode. Is purely because if it's a cold or wet night, at least you've got something to keep you warm. So it's not as scary either when the cannibals are around. You've got somewhere to hide in your little hut and stay warm. Whereas if you had one of those little, what are they called? Those little huts, little tiny ones, they would be just really like no use at all. You just got to be careful getting in and out so you don't get burned. Now, we are going to have to eat. So we'll take 2 of these. And what have we got here? Oh, a lizard! Yes, yay! Well, at least we're not going to starve. That's the main thing. Oh, that's not a lizard. What was that? No idea. Okay, that's fine. I almost missed the birdies. Now we need to... deer are just like ready to die. It's ridiculous. Now we just need to put the meat on here. There we go. And as you can see, the bird is actually on the little birdhouse, which is fantastic. Because we need feathers so we can make arrows and upgrade our weapons so that they're faster and things like that. Now, the book that you build with also has items in it such as a to-do list, like a checklist. So I've got to find my son, Timmy, and find the missing plane passengers. And then you've got your basics, which tell you how to do all of these things. So step 1 is obviously, a house. Step 2 is a fire. And then step 3 is foraging. Okay, black twineberry. Oh, it tells you what's poisonous. Okay. So you've got a crafting guide. You've got statistics that tell you how you're doing. My fullness is very low. My hydration is, not too bad. My health is wonderful. And then you've got stealth, cold armor, and armor. The crafting guide. So it shows you how to craft. Then you've got the nature guide. So as you go through and play the game, you actually get to see and cross off all of these that you've actually found. So if I was to find some aloe, that would the picture would come up and it would show that you've already seen it, as it has here with the birds and the deer and the squirrel. And then you've got your notes, which as you progress through, you'll find different things on there. And then you're back to square one. Now I need to eat and then get ready for my character to go to sleep. If you can see the white circle with the half moon. Oh, gotcha. That's basically your sleep schedule, I suppose you could call it. When it's fully white, you'll see a Z and it'll tell you that you're ready to sleep. That's if you're playing it on PC. If you're playing it on a console, then it would be one of the console buttons. And yes, it is available on console. Oh, I'm thirsty. Okay. There are so many animals here. It's crazy. I'm hungry. Okay, so I'll try and craft something and see if I can show you how it's done. So you need to put one item on the mat, and then you just hover over the cogwheel here and it will tell you what you can make. So a water skin holds your water, obviously. Then you've got a spear bag, so you can make a spear, and then a warm suit, which when you go into the alpine areas, it will keep your character warm and you won't die from exposure, which I have many times, which is horrific. But yes, so to make a rope, you need 7 cloth. And once you're ready to craft, then it shows you the cogwheel turning. So now if I just add these two, that will make my water skin. Obviously it's empty. I'm just going to make one more rope because you never know when it's going to come in handy. And I'm going to make a spear. So I plan on going fishing. I'm going to eat one of these just because I'm hungry. Now, almost ready. Goodness me, the animals are just everywhere. Oh, and if you're idle enough, this will happen. Which sometimes can happen at the most opportune times. But, yeah, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to basically leave it here and continue this on the next time. So I really hope that everyone has had a wonderful week, and looking forward to talking to you again. Have a great night.